This video was made for a general audience. In springtime, Rusty the maintenance diesel takes a small train to a small halt. The halt is in a small town, and meets up with a branch line on the Fat Controller's railway. Edward usually pulls these trains, but one day Rusty found a different engine at the head of the train. Hello, I'm Olver. Hello, I'm Rusty.
Hello, Mr. Rusty, sir!
Rusty was surprised. They hadn't expected a voice from the back of the train. That's Toad, said Olver. Hello, Toad. Excuse me, but I'd rather prefer that you not call me sir.
It's a pleasure to meet your acquaintance, Miss Rusty.
Actually, I'd prefer if you didn't call me either of those.
Then what would you like me to refer to you as?
Rusty. And everyone just calls me Rusty. I've never been called sir or ma'am.
Sorry, Toad. It's time to go. Oh, goodbye, Rusty. Oh, that does feel wrong.
Goodbye, Olver, Toad. But as Rusty watched the train leave, they couldn't help but wonder, what do I want to be called? Early the following morning, Rusty had set out with the maintenance train. There had been a bad storm the previous night, and it had had its way with the little line. Rusty wanted to hurry. They didn't want the first train of the day to catch up with them. The wind had blown leaves over a broken piece of track. By the time Rusty noticed it, it was too late. He came off the rails with a crunch. Rusty rolled along the ground, then fell off. Ah! The maintenance crew went to work at once to derail their friend. Soon, they did, and Peter Sam came to take Rusty away to the works. Rusty found themselves in the works, surrounded by workers. One of them was holding a magazine. Rusty found it a rather peculiar flag. It was yellow, white, purple, and black. Excuse me, what flag is that? It's a magazine. Yes, but what does it mean? Oh, it's the non-binary flag. The non-binary flag? Yes, it's for people outside the gender binary. The gender binary? What's that? And why do you need a flag? The person was about to reply when the supervisor walked up. Rusty, would you like an overhaul? You'll get a different shape, but it will be easier for maintenance. Can I have some time to think about it? Of course. And so Rusty fought for a very long time and about many important things. Toad had missed his new friend. After a while, he thought that Rusty wouldn't show up again. Until one day, I'm sorry, I hope I'm not late. Toad's face lit up when he saw a newly rebuilt Rusty pull into the platform.
Hello, Mr. My apologies. Hello, Rusty.
Hello, Toad. And it's quite alright.
If you don't mind my asking so, do you know what you would like to be called now?
Traveler Rusty.
Thank you.
I would also like that you refer to me with they-them pronouns.
Excuse me, but what are pronouns?
They are words that we use to refer to people.
like Mr. or Miss, or he or she, or they or them, to only name a few. Sorry to interrupt you two, but it's time to go. As Rusty watched Toad depart, they knew that not everyone liked them for who they really were, but that they did have a firm friend in Toad the Great Western Brakeman.